What's up, everybody? It's AJ with Launchpad. It is Wednesday, November 7th. Hope you all are having a great day. We just had the midterm elections, and I wanted to share with you guys some of my thoughts about, not the political thoughts, right? We don't need to get into that. We had plenty of politics and debates, but how this is going to impact workforce development, employment, job training. And I'd like to say that a couple of things is, I think this is actually could potentially be positive for workforce development. And I say it in this way is that, we kind of had a split decision in the election yesterday, right? So Democrats took over the House of Representatives, Senate strengthened their lead, enforced their lead in the Senate, House of Congress, and you had mixed results throughout the country as far as governor races and so forth. But the same thing remains is that we are at 3.7% unemployment nationally. And everywhere we go, here at Launchpad, everywhere we go, all the workforce development executives, thought leaders that we talk to continue to say that there's just this downward pressure from the business community to get people into jobs. There continues to be pressure from the economy and business community. At 3.7% unemployment, we have a long ways to go in workforce development, and there's a huge demand. And I think one of the things that's going to be interesting when you listen to some of the interviews from some of the elected officials, from the president, from the new Speaker of the House, from the Senate, is that there's going to be potential opportunity on an infrastructure bill, right? So now we're going to add fuel to the fire. If they do end up passing an infrastructure bill, we're going to be looking at greater demand for some of the jobs right now that are in the greatest demand, which are trades. So if you look at, infrastructure, we're not just talking about highways and roads and bridges. Infrastructure in the fourth industrial revolution is going to be the Internet of Things. It's going to be more technology involved infrastructure projects than ever before. So it's going to just increase that demand nationally for skilled people in the workforce. So we're going to be looking at people with programming skills, engineering skills, trade skills, a continued focus on workforce development. So it's going to have downward pressure because governors, mayors, elected officials, influential business people are going to be saying, hey, we need to continue to focus on job training, apprenticeships, technical career colleges, all of those things. The other thing which is interesting, which I read the other day, was an article by Janet Yellen, the former Fed chairman, who was talking about the need for the economy to stay at full employment. We're at 3.7%, as I mentioned, and when you get to this level of unemployment right now, what happens is that it creates opportunity for, quite frankly, those who have been left out of the economy, right? Because businesses have to hire folks, so they're more willing to invest in training and to bring on people who they might not normally bring on in a high unemployment, economy. So, she was really talking about the need for us to continue to sustain growth, continue to keep the economy at low unemployment, full employment, because it will put downward pressure on employers to hire folks and train folks into the economy. So I think yesterday's election, it was a mixed result, right? Whatever party you're from, or if you're unaffiliated, you can take from it what you will. But from a business perspective, from an entrepreneurial perspective, from workforce development, I think it's positive because you're going to start to see some movement, especially if we don't have a recession in the next 18 to 24 months. You're going to see political will to start making investments, hopefully, in workforce development, business, private sector focus on workforce development, continuing to focus on job training to get those folks. And hopefully that will also have an impact on increasing wages. So just want to share with you guys my thoughts on this. Not going to get political, going to stay out of all that. But at the end of the day, I think this could be positive for workforce development. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and feel free to comment. Thanks.